Clementine! Fort! Get moving if I want to find Clementine.
Boyana, come. We have been waiting. That's far enough. Axeldeck. It stands before the eternal Empress, mistress of the Red Court, favored of the Thaen. Yet it is nothing. Hopeless, feckless, interloper.
Yeah, easy now.
And where it stands, it dies.
Well, maybe we can talk about this?
Duck. It seems it shall live, for now. But tell us, Axeldeck, what woes does it bring this time? It stands before the eternal Empress, once and future ruler of Yesha. Her Majesty asks once more, what brings the Axeldeck to her court? Answer, for eternal life is not the same as eternal patience. Her Majesty is unsurprised by its solipsism. From the Krell to Ford to the Destroyer, Axeldeck ever served the wants of the self. There is no name more cursed in these royal halls. When the pestilence came, Ford succored the schismatics. Treachery turned to ruin to desperation. Her Majesty would see Ford bleed, would see all Paxeltech put to the blade. But the Paxeltech prowess is fearful. Ford, the Destroyer, and others were staggering, undeniable. Perhaps Paxeltech's strength can serve to liberate, rather than oppress. Her Majesty, in her eternal wisdom, will grant it grace. The Paxeltech's life in exchange for another's. Her permanent has spent many lifetimes communing with the Thaen. The Holy Tree grants euthanasia, but also clarity. The Paxeltech needs salvation, power to overcome the only true enemy. Do not demur, for it has not the guile to see beyond her eternity. All dance to the same world song. Different notes, different parts, same tune. The Paxeltech seeks knowledge of its Clementine. This knowledge is neither gift nor reward, and yet arrives as both. To acquire her eternity's grace, it must prove itself loyal. For her Majesty will not suffer another transgressor. It deserves death, yet spits at the alternative. Her infinitude is too gracious, yet let it decide. Her permanence savors either outcome. She desires only to bring the Nunutov back to the pen, to draw her people back from the abyss created by the sundering, but the abomination bedevils her will. A horror, wretched in her sight. Let the Paxeltech face this dark spirit, be not her bane, but her blade. Then the Paxeltech shall have its reward. The path to desire is neither easy nor safe. Go forth, blade. Cut away the rot that plagues this world. Prove there is one Paxeltech that is more useful living than dead. What is it, Paxotech? Be brief. Even too frequent supplication tests of eternity's grace. Impossible. Does it know what it holds? Where did it find this? The Paxotech's eyes are as effectual as its weapons. It is both wise and kind to return this to Her Majesty. It has not opened it. Its restraint is unexpected. It will be exchanged with gratitude. In this service, the Paxotech has demonstrated a loyalty her eternity had not thought possible. It has blessed this age's throne more than any before it. Approach, Paxotech. Take this gift with our blessing. From this day forward, be known as Thaen the Dutiful, the Hand of the Empress.
Oh, that's nice.
Improbable. From the Krell to Ford to the Destroyer, Paxotech ever. Their treachery, but the Her Majesty, in her eternal wisdom. Gods, teach them!
Oh, damn, this ain't good. Let's go.
Your grace is appreciated, though I fear we Pen have not earned it, nor does your apology reach its intended ear. I am not the Empress. You are most perceptive, Wanderer. Few question the deception. The one who calls herself Interpreter is the real Empress. Once she was truly non Tav, ageless, or so they say. When the Thaen began the Highborn all began to age. Eventually, she too succumbed to the touch of time. My presence on the throne is but a concession to her vanity. You have had a task set before you. Asked perhaps for foolish reasons by one both venal and selfish, but the task itself is pure, just the same. I shall release you. I ask only that you stay a moment and give ear to my entreaty. Yesha is music, the way of the pen a song. In this song, there is a growing harmonic, sung by the forward-gazing. We call ourselves the Children of the Red Doe. Our eyes turn toward a future for our kind, one free of root and rot. But this future cannot begin while the abomination walks. Our god spark is trapped within its unlife. What the Empress demanded of you, I instead implore. Travel to the Thaen tree. Heal the wound of the world. Let your conscience guide you. Remember, the dreams of Yesha's children walk with you. Our hopes are in your hands. Strike through and free this world to live anew.
That was rough.
I like that.
Stay, Wanderer, for I would praise you. I am sure you know the right thing is often simple, but rarely easy. The bell you have struck rings loud, though I do not know if we shall see the outcome tomorrow or in another lifetime. This action's echo will sound through the world for an eternity. Those who have glimpsed the Red Doe say she moves now as if borne aloft on invisible wings. Each of us owes you thanks, even if few know it. I swear I shall make it known to more. I could not let you leave without giving you our thanks. Go forth. Know that you have friends amongst the children.
Wants of the self. Her Majesty knows the path to the Paxotech's goal. It will choose Her Majesty as the immortal gods. Teach the pack. Strong Paxotech. Dauntless, ruthless, it has passed the test. It is as clever as it is deadly. Now her eternity knows it is the one she seeks. The one for a task most delicate. Forbearance, Paxotech. Her permanence suspected it would meet the challenge, but she had to be certain, assured, unequivocal. The reward she offers is great. She desires nothing more than to bring the Nunutav back to the pen. To let her subjects share the death of death with her. Restoration. This desire burns steadily, like her eternity. It is unextinguished by the turning of passion, but a dark spirit bedevils her will. An abomination. Let its Paxotech nature touch this abomination. Be not her bane. Fell the creature in tribute. Then it shall have its reward. The path should just prove them. The wind shifts, and the blade returns. Tell her, what of the abomination? Truly, this day shall be forever marked as the first of 1,000,000. The abomination is dead. The restoration can begin. Praise be to the eternal Empress. Glory to the perennial throne. Indeed. The blade has shown a deference and grace unique among its kind. Her eternity is impressed. A boon then. Let this Paxotech be a blade. We dub it the blade of long and long had the pan valued, but loyalty was in doubt. The Paxotech's fidelity questioned. A blade was required, and so a blade was for. The Empress has every confidence she will remain. Her eternity has no need. Should she need the eyes of the Empress on. What is it, Paxotech? Impossible. Does it know what it holds? Offspring of the Thaen. Holy seed of life. It holds in its hands the salvation of all Pan, and it gives it freely, Paxotech. It has blessed this aged throne more than any before it. Let the sins of the past be forgiven. Let the wounds be washed and healed. Approach, Paxotech. Take this gift with our blessing. From this day forward, be known as the